Okay guys, it's me, Devraj from Survival Bows, and I'm back with part 2 of the hickory longbow build-along. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make this video for a while, guys. You know, like I said, I was in CODEF, which is the Children of the Earth Foundation. They have a camp, and last week I was in that for a standard class. Next week I'm going to go in for Scout. So this is my 1 week in between where I can make this video, and it's been a while since I've been able to make a video because of that. And when I came back, which was on Friday of last week, I was kind of tired and wanted to relax on the weekend, and the last couple days have just been kind of busy also. So this is my chance to make you guys the next part in the build along. So for this video, what I'm really going for, my objective by the end of this video, is to get the limbs at a bendable state where I can at least kind of bend it, and then in the next video we can start bringing the weight down, and you know, so on, so forth, whatever. Now, what was I going to say? You might notice that my knife has changed. I am using a Gerber knife, which is, I mean, it's good enough. I mean, it's not as good as chopping as my Schrade. The reason I can't use my Schrade is because it has kind of dulled a lot recently, and for some reason it's dulled to a point where grinding with a whetstone isn't really doing enough. So I don't know, I haven't figured out how I'm going to resharpen it, because it's just like dull. It's super dull, like it's flat almost. When you touch it, it feels like it's flat, which is not good. So I didn't want to do any more damage to it. I'm going to wait until I can maybe get someone to grind it down with like a real grinder or something, you know, give it that edge again, because whetstone has ceased to work. The reason I haven't used this knife before is this. Hold on. Now, it doesn't really affect me much when I'm holding it, but it's just something I don't like. One of the screws, I don't know how, it was screwed in, and yet somehow it came out. This is a good knife because it's full tang and everything, and it has a good handle, but like, I don't know how, one of the screws just popped out when I was using it one day, and I don't know where it is, that screw. I just couldn't find it. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. So let's go to the stump and we will begin work. Alright, thanks guys. Okay guys, let's just say the stump is currently unavailable. That's all that really needs to be said. Alright, let me just unsheath my knife. Sheath right there. Alright. You guys can see that well? Yeah, I think you can. Okay. So, we're just going to basically go in chopping, you know. This knife is strong enough to get the job done. It's just that it doesn't have the weight that I wish it did. But we should be able to make some progress. So let's go for a bendable limb. I'm using a little wood platform instead of the stump. Yeah, let's just say it's unavailable. Yeah. As you can see, it doesn't have the weight I wish. It's not chopping as deep. This board's just a little awkward, so just gotta make sure I'm adjusting. Wow, this really isn't working very well at all. Like, as you guys can see, it's going in, but it's just like, not going in as much as I wish it would. And also, something just to let you guys know for the future, I'm getting a new shed. I mean, if you've seen the white one before, I'm not sure if it was ever in my videos. But I'm getting a new shed because the other one's broken, and included in the shed is a workbench and everything, so I'm going to have a whole new work area for myself. With a workbench, you know, shelves for my tools, everything. It's going to be great. So probably soon we're going to be doing our videos in the shed from now on, because once I get a workbench and an area where I can secure the bow while I'm working on it, it's going to be so much better. I can actually use a draw knife then. I don't use a draw knife for this right now, because to hold it and use it is just so awkward for me. I prefer not to. But once I get something to, like a workbench where I can secure the bow and everything, it's gonna be good. And it's gonna be like a big shed, so it's also gonna have a top, something I'm excited about, it's gonna have a top compartment in the shed where I can actually, like right below the roof, there's gonna be a compartment above my head where I'm gonna be able to store my staves in. And that's gonna be good because, you know, I've been having to store them like on the corners of rooms, the room where I keep my stuff, in the corners there, and I have a few staves, so it kind of takes a lot of space. So once I get a legitimate spot where I can just rack the staves and let them dry and everything in season, it's gonna be good. So I'm excited about that. A little difficult, as you see, because the knife is not cooperating with me. It's a sharp knife. It has a pretty good blade on it. It's just that it doesn't have the weight I need to really get into the wood. Because I don't use this knife too much anymore, because the handle, the blade is still pretty sharp. Not really much of a chopper. Oh my. I'm gonna see if I can find something else to chop with. I'm sorry, but this is a little ridiculous. If I'm gonna get anywhere with this video, with you guys, I'm gonna need something else. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got my hatchet out. I don't usually use this for this, but it's like the last resort I have, really. The only thing that really has the weight. I don't really have time on the camera to show you guys how it works, because unfortunately I have so much stuff stored on it, I don't really have enough time to go through the whole thing. So I'll just get one limb bending or something like that, and then just show you that, get the other limb bending, and then, you know, that'll be the final product of this video, and then, yeah. So all will be right back as soon as I do this. Okay guys, I finally thinned down this limb enough that we can kind of bend it now. We're starting to get our bends. Yeah, I'll show you. Just starting to bend, you know? Still some heavy poundage in it. Gotta take it down a little bit more, you know? But it was hard because without my knife, which I prefer using for this, the hatchet is just a little too heavy, which is why I don't like using this for this purpose. But I did it, I don't know. But the other knife wasn't working. I don't know, I'll probably have to get a new knife or find someone who has a grinder or something like that, because this knife, whetstone's not working anymore. It's starting to go down a little. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the other side, considering how long it took me just to do this side. But we'll see. You know what, actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, because I'm starting to get tired anyway. Not tired, I mean, just, it's annoying working with, it's annoying working with these tools because they're not doing as good a job as my knife did when it was sharp, and I'm gonna end it here for this video. So, at least we got one limb bending. I guess that's an accomplishment. I mean, it's not like, obviously it's not it's not at the stage of a bow, you know, it's bending, but, you know, still got some weight in there, you know, I can feel that, still got some weight in that. So, I'll probably take it down a little bit more, but obviously this limb comes first, because this isn't even bending. Yeah, that's like stiff. Just a tiny bit of, just like the tiniest bit, but not that much. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to end it here. So, thanks for watching Survival Bows, episode 2 of the Hickory Longbow Build-Along. And, also, I probably won't be able to make another video in like a week or a half or something, because, I don't know, I'll try to make one this week, but I need to figure out the tools thing, and I'm going to Kodef next week for Scout. After that, I'm having a busy thing there. This whole summer's been really busy, so I'm not gonna be able to give a video out for definitely at least a week and a half. So we'll see when my next video comes. All right, guys, I'll do my best though. All right.